Hello team. So welcome to July. I think we are officially at the center mark of the year, and it's crazy that it's been just going by so fast. I mean, January 2024 was just feels like weeks ago, and here we are. But let's go through today. So you'll see up in the biz dev, sales are underperforming. Like, we're not destitute and we're not terrible, but I'm going to be honest. We have a lot of improvement that needs to happen there to grow in the way that we want to grow. And it's not Carlos's fault. It's not my fault. We're both trying, and I feel like we're right on the edge. And that's kind of where we've been for a long time, right on the edge of getting to where we are able to communicate the value we bring. You all know that what we do is really hard, especially in operations and customer success. Like, this process is crazy. It's difficult. Small businesses could never do this on their own. Not with how busy they are and all that stuff. And we do a really good job. We take care of our customers. We are, busy at times, but at the same time, we get through very complicated processes quickly, and the level of quality I'm super happy with. So this is all stuff that I need to, and Carlos need to, we need to work on, and even Luis, like in marketing, like we need to get the message fine-tuned so that we communicate the value that we bring. And I just don't think we're doing that. We're not getting that through on these sales calls. So that's what we're working on. And that's what's been consuming me for a long time, and just the area of the business that I want to really, really get good at. As far as operations, customers are happy. Things are good there. Projects are at 28, which is relatively low. I stripped out all the post awards that are sitting in mostly Steph's box, 13 of them there, 13 plus infinity, really. We have a bunch of post awards that are under review, and we've been checking in on them, but it's a really big mess. I'm going to meet with Steph and Svari, and we're going to come up with a plan. We've been planning, but we need a deeper, better plan probably to just manage this, because customers are getting impatient, and I don't think they believe us anymore when we tell them that the GSA is just not giving us the time of day when it comes to these uploads. They're just not working through them. So yeah, next button still is an update that's coming. It's in the works. I'm going to have the FileMaker interface changed. We have resources in kind of all sorts of different places in the nav, so I'm going to create a new resources center in the left-handed sidebar, the navigation, and that's coming. I think it's going to be a lot better for everybody. And again, next button is still in the works. I put that in there twice on accident. All right, so as far as integrator notes, that's me. I'm the integrator. I am balancing operations and strategy. On the operations side, I'm really working to keep customers happy and try to make sure that high-level, confusing projects make their way to me. So this is just a reminder, and I feel like I've been hammering you guys with this a lot in operations and in customer success. But like, if something is a situation where a customer is not happy, or a project is under review, staging, doc prep, and it just is, you could just tell this is a really big, hairy project with a lot of confusion, kick it up to me, and I will be the one that kind of takes point and kind of rights the ship and builds out the direction to best orient that. Just a second, my dog's going nuts. All right, that'll shut her up. She's a puppy, and she's very vocal. So that's about it. On the strategy side, it's just really being there to serve all departments. I want to be available, accessible. I want to hear your problems. I want to have meetings and go through really quickly and gather your thoughts if there ever is anything that is dysfunctional in your day-to-day. The goal is to just continuously grow better. You can see this sign right here, improve daily. I have that there because the goal isn't perfection. The goal is just to get that much better every day. And that's something that we can do because we can't do perfection. So yeah, that's my overall goal with strategy. I need insights from you guys. You all are doing everything now. And I'm kind of losing, not that I'm losing touch, but I'm losing a little bit of touch, and I want to hear from you. So on the strategy side, I always have a huge list of things I'm working on to improve, and I could probably do a better job of communicating that to you. But yeah, as far as this blue box down here at the bottom, the OODA loop from last week, observe, orient, decide, act. I did a little short, like a 2-minute video, just how I use OODA loop in action, so hopefully that was helpful. I just want everybody to kind of have a mindset of trying out new things, and always getting better. But the big takeaway is, before you jump into a project, like top to bottom, evaluate that project, write out a plan step by step, and then even evaluate that plan. Should step 3 maybe be moved to the top because step 2 needs that to be done first, or it just makes sense to? So having that kind of like stepping back and evaluating before you jump in and try to eat the whole whale. You can eat a whale, but only bite by bite. I don't know if you ever heard that. The other thing I have is a little bit gooey and mushy, but was thinking today, this is the garden analogy that I kind of came up with. Our parents, our childhood, they planted seeds in us that grew. We didn't have any control or say in the seeds that they were planted. Some of them planted some weeds in some places, and that sucks. Some of them planted tomatoes, and we don't like tomatoes, but they didn't know. Other times, our parents planted a beautiful, tulip bush, and it's wonderful, and we love that part of us. But we got what we got. That's just how it is. We have no control over what was planted in us. That's just our childhood. It's in our subconscious. You can't go in there and wipe it clean and start over. You just can't. You can't live your childhood again. You are who you are. But what we do have control over is how well we keep the garden that we were given. So we can manicure the garden. We can plant some new stuff. We can learn to love the things that are in there that we didn't love before. That's all stuff that we can do. So let's focus on what we can do. And the real takeaway here is, take some time to take care of yourself. Don't just grind, but do things that make you happy. And also just challenge yourself to grow. That's something lately that the past few years I've been very much on a kind of growth mindset to just challenge myself, do new things, be uncomfortable, all that kind of stuff. And I see that in you guys in a lot of ways too. And it's just awesome to see the growth. And I just want everybody here to thrive. That's my overall goal of the company. I want to serve customers well, and I want my team to grow into the best people that you possibly can. I want to be a big part of that. So that's all I've got for this week. Looking forward to it. Let's all go out there and have a good week.